Hey guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Warriors guard reveals one regret about Jimmy Butler trade. The Golden State Warriors struggled throughout the first half of this season, and everyone knew they needed a legitimate second star alongside Stephen Curry. Just before the trade deadline, they got their man when they landed six-time All-Star forward Jimmy Butler in a blockbuster trade with the Miami Heat. Even better, they didn't give up a ton to get Butler. The Warriors only surrendered Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, Lindy Waters III, a 2025 first-round draft pick and a 2031 second-round draft pick. They have gone 12-1 with Butler in the lineup. He missed their March 1 loss to the Philadelphia 76ers, and some are now starting to consider them dark horse championship contenders. Golden State guard Buddy Hield, however, wishes something had gone a bit differently with the Butler trade. He said that he thought it should have been him included in the deal instead of Wiggins. When guys were traded, it was a rough day for Warriors coach Steve Kerr, Hield said Wednesday on 95.7 The Game's Steiny and Guru. Especially with Wiggs, it was emotional in that locker room. I was even more emotional because I wish it was me that got traded because Wiggs did so much for this franchise. For a guy like that, I hated to see him go like that because he's done so much for this franchise. And I said, man, I wish that was me, because he's put his mark on this franchise, and I know how much he meant to this franchise and the city of San Fran. Wiggins had been a key cog for the Warriors dating back to the 2019-20 season, and he greatly expanded his game to the point where he was a major reason they won the NBA title in 2021-22. It's certainly admirable for Hield to shout out Wiggins' contributions to the team. However, it now needs players who fit well around Butler and Stephen Curry, and Hield is clearly a better fit than Wiggins, since he is a natural three-point sniper, while Wiggins is more of a one-on-one player who needs the basketball in his hands. One could even see Butler as a major upgrade over Wiggins. The 14-year veteran is a master of the mid-range game and one of the NBA's deadliest players in crunch time, and therefore, the Warriors just may surprise people in the playoffs. Warriors rookie demonstrating important skill that could make him a key future piece. The Golden State Warriors have found something in their 2024 draft pick. Quentin Post's development this season have been impressive, and he has found his way into the team's starting lineup on occasions this season. Post is now a staple in the Warriors' rotation and likely will be moving forward, with his ability to space the floor from the center position providing an element the team has scarcely had in recent years. The 52nd overall pick has really found his place and starting to look like an absolute steal late in the second round of the draft. Post is averaging 8.3 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 1.5 assists in only 16.1 minutes per game this season. Not bad for limited playing time. Post has made most of his noise on the offensive end this year. He is shooting 41.7% from three at a pretty decent volume, with the 24-year-old fitting the bill as a stretch five next to veteran forward Draymond Green. The Warriors' offense has much more flow to it when their center can punish teams from behind the arc. Post is reaping the benefits of Stephen Curry's gravity by nailing his wide-open threes, and looks like he'll continue to do so over the remainder of the season and moving forward. Post was always going to be able to produce a bit on the offensive end, but many believed his defense was going to be the main factor for his future in the NBA. Early in his rookie season, it seemed like the defensive end might limit his ceiling given he doesn't have the fastest feet nor is he vertically athletic. That being said, Post has shown new life on the defensive end. He had his career-high 3 blocks on Monday night against the Portland Trail Blazers, repeatedly protecting the rim in a way that showcases great improvement. Post has averaged nearly 1 block and 1 steal over the past 10 games, up from his rookie year averages of 0.5 blocks and 0.4 steals. If Post keeps up this kind of defensive production, he will likely find himself as a key Warriors piece for years to come. Steve Kerr loves playing guys who can compete on defense, and Post is showing that he can at the very least put up a fight and be a presence on the interior. Add that to over 40% three-point shooting and solid rebounding, and the Warriors may have their center of the future. Jordan Poole is glad to be away from Warriors spotlight. Washington Wizards guard Jordan Poole is happy with his new NBA reality away from the scrutiny of the Golden State Warriors. Jordan Poole experienced all the possible highs and lows of NBA basketball in his first 4 years in the NBA with the Golden State Warriors. Poole played a crucial role in leading the team to the 2022 NBA championship, but a rough championship defense season opened with veteran teammate Draymond Green punching him in practice. This led to him being traded to the Washington Wizards after disappointing in the 2023 playoffs. With 2 years on the rebuilding Wizards now, Poole revealed he is happy to be away from the piercing Warriors spotlight to Ants Cape. "I was never a spotlight guy. Never cared for it. I just love to hoop. I love going out there and competing. But I've always risen to the occasion on the highest level, but I've been there. I kind of was their senior year in high school, freshman year of college, sophomore year of college, all of my years in Golden State. It's cool to have a little bit of a break off of it. But honestly, I just like to hoop and then all of the other stuff will come with it. To be honest, my game would do the talking." After being drafted by the Warriors in 2019, Poole underwent 2 non-playoff seasons for the franchise, coming off a dynasty as he quietly developed. His emergence in their championship season was rapid, and it reportedly led to an inflated ego which irked Draymond behind the scenes. After the Warriors handed Poole a more lucrative contract than Green, things seemed to boil over and result in the punch and trade. Poole averaged 17.4 points, 2.7 rebounds, and 4.4 assists in a disappointing first season with the Wizards, where he made headlines for his lowlights. The Wizards have been worse as a team this season, but Poole has found his scoring touch once again, averaging 21.1 points, 3.3 rebounds, and 4.7 assists. With Poole as one of the oldest core players on a very young Wizards squad, he's had to embrace being the locker room leader after Kyle Kuzma was traded away. Given his experience with the Warriors and being an NBA champion, Poole can bring strong insight that could help young players. It seems to be as the Wizards have found 3 rookies emerge as real rotational pieces this season. Poole reflected on how he's become a leader of this young group of stars on the Wizards already. Authenticity, being genuine. Going out there throughout the course of every day being myself. I like talking to the guys. We have a really good group in here. Our chemistry is good. So, when you want to see guys like Belong, you want to see guys like Bilal, Alex, Bub, Corey, and everybody just be successful. It brings a different energy to the room. We got a really good group of guys. It's more so playing with your homies and their friends out there as opposed to playing with coworkers or just teammates. The Wizards are 13-51 this season, destined to add another high lottery pick to their growing core of young stars. Bub Carrington, Bilal Coulibaly, Alex Sarr, and Keyshawn George have already emerged as key pieces alongside Poole, and they likely will add another at the end of the talented 2025 NBA draft. And you, fan? What do you think about Jordan Poole's situation? Write to us in the comments.